What's up, boys? My name is Bounce, and if you're watching this, you might have actually missed part 1 of this video. You see, this is actually the second part of the tier list we did for Outlaws of Thunder Junction. So, if you haven't watched the first part, go and watch that now so you can understand why everyone is in the place that they are. But, with that out of the way, hope you enjoy the video. We got Kellen the Kid. Kellen's trying to steal Doc Orlock's fire, right? Kellen's trying to steal some Doc Orlock spotlight, which is pretty cringe in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to put Kellen in like F tier out of spite for him trying to steal Doc Orlock's Thunder Junction. But I just don't like the character in general, to be honest. I mean, he just lets you chain spells together. He's not really that interesting. I mean, yeah, sure, he encourages you to play spells from places other than your hand, but the reward is just letting you cast spells from your hand or ramp. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Out of spite, Kellen, F tier. Fuck you. Next up, we got Crom, violent garbage. Who cares? Who cares? He's so basic. He's so bland. Like, he is the whole... He reads simple, alright? I'll give him that. He doesn't really encourage you to do anything other than just cast spells? I guess he kind of is a somewhat cool combo commander, but I don't really think blue-red is combo colors unless you're playing Nif Mizzet either. So... I got to say, it's to the fiery pits of the F tier with you. Sorry. Laughing Jasper Flint. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, he's so busted, dude. Get your upkeep. Exile top cards of X heart of opponent's library, where X is the number of outlaws you control. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among those cards and mana of any type you expect to cast those spells. Note that he does not have the text until end of turn. He just has them forever. Original Gonti was you took 1 card. This guy has 3 mana, and you take like 7 or 5 or some bullshit number. Why is he 3 mana? Why is he 3 mana? He's a 3 mana 4/3 with upside. This guy should be a 4-drop. Why is it not a 4-drop, dude? I don't understand. How? Literally how? I mean, look, he's pretty narrow, right? You just build mercenaries, which isn't really that. Not mercenaries, outlaws. Sorry. Oh god, what is it? It's. Oh my god, I'm. Please don't kill me if I get it wrong. It's. Outlaws are warlocks, rogues, pirates, ninja. Jasper Flint, you're okay. You're way too OP, honestly. Like, I honestly want to say you lose points for being too broken. He works, he does his thing, but god, dude, he's pushed. He's pushed. Next up is Lazav, Familiar Stranger. Whenever you commit a crime, put a +1/+1 counter on Lazav, and then you may exile a card from a graveyard. If a creature card was exiled this way, you may have Lazav become a copy of that card till end of turn. This ability has the snoozer text. I don't think him becoming a copy of any creature in a yard for a single turn is even that, like, worth mentioning. Like, that doesn't feel that good. Like, sure, you become a copy of a big creature for a turn. He is graveyard hate in the command zone. Is pretty cool. I can't deny. He gets counters, but he does grow every turn. He does get a little bigger each time. Every turn it happens. He does his thing. He works. He is blue-black, so he is crime colors. I'll put him in C tier for now. Next up is Lyla Undefeated Slick Shot. Whenever you cast a multicolored instant sorcery spell, so blue-red, exile that spell instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, it becomes plotted. So you cast it again for free next turn. So Lyla's actually pretty narrow, believe it or not. Casting multicolor stuff is cool. I think she's honestly great in like 5-color like spell slinger good stuff. But as a commander herself, she's actually pretty narrow. Like, on top of you being restricted to blue-red spells, there's a lot of blue-red spells that are X costs, so plotting them does nothing. On the bright side, you can cast Stitch in Time and then do it again next turn, which is pretty cool, I can't deny. I'll put her in B tier. Malcolm the Eyes. A blue and a red, 2 mana, I like it already. Flying haste 2/2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, investigate. What? This is just Crom. This is literally just Crom. Is this not like a carbon copy of Crom? Is this not the exact same card? But the difference is he costs 2 more mana to just draw a card immediately and get a +1/+1 counter? Why? What? What? This is literally Chrome. Why are these? Why do you exist? You're literally just Chrome, but like slightly different formatting. Why? What? I ain't got no words. And you know what? Guess what? You're F tier too. You know what? Matter of fact, you know what? No, F tier is not enough. Guess what you get? Your own tier. You're not below Loot because Loot's stupid. I hate Loot so much. To the pits of hell with him. Malcolm Crom. There you go. Hope you're happy. You deserve this. We got Maresa, Dealer of Death. Maresa is actually really cool. I like her. She reads like the perfect Grixis control commander, to be honest. You commit crimes, you pay 1 and get card advantage. Easy, simple, done. In addition, Grixis seems to always be like the perfect janky, weird, garbage combo deck colors I end up going into. Because all the weird, like, funny haha cards are there. Hive Mind, Lich's Mastery. All the funny cards are in Grixis, dude. So Maresa seems like the go-to commander for jank funny combos, honestly. Plus, she's like a good crime commander. She's a good commander that uses the sets mechanic, which is always cool. She's 3 mana, so her mana cost just reads nice. Seeing a simple blue, red, black there without having to see like the generic one stapled on, it's just satisfying. We're in B tier. Next up, we got Miram, Herb Whisperer, green white, 2 mana. I like her already. She's a green white vehicle commander, and once to pay off, your vehicles become stronger, so it's harder for your opponents to beat your vehicles in combat. That's a really cool design. Plus, also you can mount, I guess. You can be green white artifacts, which is interesting and a neat design space. I like Miram a lot. I'm gonna put you in. Is she A tier? No, she's not A tier, dude. She's not A tier. There's no way. Is she? You know what? Sure. I'll put her in A tier. I'm moving Maresa up to A tier purely because I'm a Grixis fanboy. That's like the only reason, to be honest. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me tell you something. I got some words about this girl. Obeka gets revealed. Everyone goes, oh my god, she's so cool. Upkeep triggers, oh my gosh. Obeka, Splitter of Seconds players are the drones. You look at her and you see, oh, cool design space. And I can't deny that she's a cool design space. Here's the problem. Every single commander deck with Obeka will look the exact same, minus maybe a few different upkeep trigger cards, right? You're gonna throw in your best upkeep triggers, right? Your Mind Unbounds, and I don't know what else even is there. I am bothered to look. You know why? Because she's so boring and bland. Every Obeka deck will look the exact same. If you are building an Obeka deck, you're literally that like gray like stone face meme dude with like the simple face who like gets angry eyebrows if someone says like a certain thing. That's literally you. You know what? I'm gonna do it. There she goes. There she goes. F tier. There she goes. There she is. There she goes. Too bad. Not my problem. Ratos the Muscle. So Jasper Flint is like way stronger for some reason. I do like how Ratos actually is an enabler for his own text, but it's also protection. But you can only do it once each turn. It's not like he just has give indestructible forever. You actually can kill him. If you want to spend removal on him, you can just spend 2 and get him out of the way. Part of me questions why you ever play this over Flint. I guess you are in like black red sacrifice then. Plus, he does encourage you to sacrifice things based on mana value, not just sacrificing a bunch of weenies. He's all right. He's a big card advantage engine. He's got built-in protection. I like him. I'll put him in C tier. He's not quite B tier for me, just because he doesn't really scratch my brain the right way. Doesn't really tickle my pickle. Doesn't really make me go, yeah! We got Rku, a mini pass. Whenever you cast a modal spell, which is just like brain rotting to even read on a card, choose up to X, where X is the number of times you chose a mode for that spell. X on top card in the library, you may play it, okay. Put a +1/+1 counter on Rku, gains trample, or become a 1/1 bird with flying, of course. I really don't know what to say here, honestly. Is modal spell deck even that good? I think he's super boring. Every Rku deck will look the exact same, which is pretty goofy. Modal spell, so that's like the confluences. What are the cycles from like Zendikar Rising? It's like Inscription, I think it's called. Inscriptions. Modal spells are in general pretty garbage. because you're paying extra mana for flexibility, which is not that good, believe it or not. Like Archmage's Charm, 3 mana to counter a spell is too much. 3 mana to draw 2 cards is too much. 3 mana to steal a non-land permanent mid-value 1 or less is too much. I'm honestly not sure where Rku falls. I kind of want to put him in D tier, to be honest, because I just think Mortal Spell deck is gonna be kind of boring and uninteresting, but I might be wrong. Nah, he deserves C tier. Gitrog does though. Gitrog deserves D tier. Rku can have C tier. It's fine. It's fine. He can have it. Next up, we got Roxsand. I do not like this girl. I do not like this girl at all. She makes tokens of 5 mana cards from like 2015. I mean, it's kind of cool. I can't deny. But guess what? She's a commander that has to attack to get her value. And what's her toughness? 3! She dies to Lightning Bolt! This is the world we live in, people. This is the world we live in. You will cast your 5 mana 4/3 commanders that die to bolt that must attack in combat to do their thing. You will cast them, and you will like them. Oh wait, there's more text, hold on. Whenever you tap an artifact token for mana, add 1 mana of any type that artifact token produced. Who cares? Who cares? Roxsand, you are a bad commander. I don't like you. You just make meteorites, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie, but 2 damage ain't gonna do nothing. We got Satoru the Infiltrator. So if they weren't cast or no mana was spent to cast them, so you got your MH2 elementals. So I'm sure Satoru's gonna make modern so fun again for all those modern players. Congrats, guys. So like evoke. Omniscience, I guess. Omniscience is a great enabler. There's not a ton of blue-black commanders that encourage you to play lots of creatures.
Oh yeah, man. No creature decks. No creature decks at all in blue-black. It's not like there's 5 different tribes you can build in blue-black. Rogues, fairies, zombies, nightmares, and horrors. Nah, bro. Those tribes just don't exist. The commanders for all those decks just don't exist. They're not real. Why do you watch this guy? He's wrong all the time.
He is 2 mana, which I do like. 2 mana commanders are cool, always. Reanimator, I guess. I guess you can do Reanimator. That's not a bad option either, but I'm not really sure what you'd be reanimating with to do repeatable reanimation every turn. Even though Satoru kind of reads like he might not even be that good, I'm gonna put him in B tier because I think he is a pretty cool design space that encourages players to kind of cheat out creatures multiple times for card draw and not just cheat out one big Razakath or whatever to get 1 card draw. That'd be silly with him. Next up, we got Salala. She's like a way better version of that one Coven commander from Midnight Hunt. And she pay off some mana, makes mercenaries so you can actually get the most mana possible. I'm gonna put her in B tier. I'll put her in B tier. Tai Joaquin, perfect shot. So you have to deal the exact amount of damage to a creature's toughness to draw a card. I really don't think there'd be enough, right? I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna cast Heat Ray? Are you casting Heat Rays in this deck to get 1 card draw? 6 mana to kill that 5/5 to get 1 card draw? Is that worth it? I don't think it is. She's a neat design space, and she is 2 mana, so I do like that a lot. I'm gonna put her in B tier, even though I think in practice her deck might kind of not work. File Smasher, Gleeful Grenadier. Why would you ever play this guy over Flint, dude? Flint just stole Smashers of Thunder so hard, dude. It's you deal 1 damage to target opponent, or you, let's see here, exile the top 6 cards of someone's deck and can just cast them. Smasher, I'm sorry, dude, but you gotta go in E tier. You gotta go in E tier at least, man, because like, you know what? No, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You don't deserve it. You deserve better. Flint is the guy your girlfriend tells you not to worry about. Verasa, the Silencer. I honestly think Verasa leads to a pretty toxic and like not fun board state. Your opponents are not gonna like having their creatures stolen. She encourages you to have a ton of like ways to kill creatures, but she's black-green. So you're encouraged to build like black-green control, which is really weird. Here's the difference between Maresa and Verasa, right? Maresa's payoff is just you get 1 card. No one's gonna get mad at that. Sure, they're gonna get mildly annoyed if you kill her things, but Maresa's payoff doesn't result in this board-destroying game state that's not fun like Turgid was. Verasa is like Turgid light. I think her design is kind of bad and unhealthy. I'm gonna put her in C tier. Wy Duke, a teen hero. Whenever Wy Duke becomes tapped, gain 1 life and draw a card. Oh! So this is just a different version of Anti-Flash. Just a different version of Anti-Flash, where getting tapped gives you payoff. Having Vigilance and being told you need to tap him is actually pretty cool. It poses a challenge to the deck builder, right? Because Anti-Flash didn't have Vigilance. This guy does. So you gotta find, you have to actively find a way to tap him. It's not enough to just play an attack with him. No, you have to find a way to tap him. This guy challenges you to build your deck correctly to make sure you can tap him. That's really cool. Being told your commander doesn't work unless you fulfill a certain requirement, I think is actually a really, really cool design space. I'm gonna put Wy Duke in B tier. Fip, lost on the range. He's a mono blue commander that actually pushes you away from building 20 plus counterspell mono blue fun police, which so many mono blue commanders kind of push you towards. That, and he's like a really cool way an inexperienced Storm player to actually get introduced into Storm. Usually Storm decks want to find a way to like make a ton of mana in one turn and cast a ton of really small spells in one turn, like one drop spells to get one big Storm spell. But Fip actually lets you just go low and slow, right? I'm gonna plot 2 cards, I'll pass. I'm gonna plot 2 cards, maybe 3 cards this turn, I'll pass. You can slowly set up cards each turn. There's like really cool synergies like Brainstorm, where it's like you can draw 3, put cards from your hand on top of your library, and then plot the cards from your hand that way. Like there's a lot of cool stuff with Fip. I think he's actually a really cool mono blue design. He's got board too, so your opponent's gotta go out of their way to kill him. Fip, you are easily the 3rd S tier commander of this list. No problem. Next up, we got Geralf. So that's actually kind of like Fip, where it's like mono blue storm and your payoff is making a bunch of really big zombies. I really wish his name wasn't so close to flesh something else. Just saying. Geralf, I'll put you in C tier, only because I think you are a kind of worse Fip, and that isn't as fun. Actually, you know what? No. B tier. I'll be fair. JK, C tier. I gotcha. Giza, whenever you commit a crime, create 2 tapped 2/2 blue and black zombie rogue creature tokens. This ability has the snoozer text, which, to be honest, I can actually forgive this time, because if you could make 2 2/2s for every single crime every turn, that will legit be like kind of OP. Plus, actually, they're 33s, to be honest, because she gives them +1/+1, and oh, by the way, they have menace too. Giza legit might be like the strongest zombie engine ever printed, and that's kind of insane. It's just a shame that she dies to zombie apocalypse. That sucks. That sucks a lot. But regardless, she is like a really cool design. I like her a lot. She's powerful. Mono black zombies is fun. You can still build it. It's not like you're being asked something impossible and jank and like goofy. Honestly, maybe a little too strong. You can get 24 power over a whole turn cycle if you have a way to like commit a crime on each opponent's turn. Giza is going into A tier. We got Kairvek the Punisher. So this is like, I guess, the new version of Toshiro Umezawa or whatever it was, the black samurai from original Kamigawa that let you like recur black cards. I ain't got much to say here, honestly. He's fine. He's recursion in the command zone. Sure. B tier, I guess. Alright. That's pretty good. I like it. I'm happy with that. Reminder, kids, don't play Loot. He's horrible. He's not cute. I don't like him. And if you are a Obeka player, you are a drunk.